Recently, Disney CEO Bob Chapek was voted off from his position and replaced by his predecessor, Bob Iger. So we basically traded a Bob for a Bob. When news of this dropped, the animation community ignited into celebration, and on the surface, it makes sense. Even though Chapek was only Disney CEO for about 2 years, he made very questionable choices at best and terrible decisions at worst. Also, Chapek is one of those people who think animated content is only enjoyable for kids, which is far from the truth. Also, the stock value of Disney plummeted during a time when the stock market was trending upwards overall. To be fair, there are other reasons for the mishaps in Disney, but Chapek had a significant role with the negative direction of the company and the IP it controls. So with a terrible track record like this, it's a really good thing Bob Chapek is no longer CEO. But was bringing back Bob Iger also a good call? For the most part, yeah, it is. Although I have my reservations with Iger, which we will get back to later, there is no denying that he had an overall positive impact on Disney as a corporation and its IP. During his 15 years as CEO, he facilitated the acquisition of Pixar, Marvel Studios, Lucasfilms, and 20th Century Fox. In doing so, Disney, through the new IP and talented workers they acquired, were able to pump out some of the best movies and shows in recent years. Most importantly, Iger actually has a correct view of animation, which would partially explain some of the success the company had with the animation industry within those years. So I am happy with this news overall, but there are some reservations that I do have, which is preventing me from being overly excited for the future of the company and the IP it controls. As successful as Bob Iger was, he's definitely not perfect. Yes, he acquired Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilms, and 20th Century Fox, and made them better in some ways, but he also consolidated Disney into a media conglomerate that is too powerful for its own good, which is one of the things that I strongly dislike about Disney today. Also, it is true that Disney had a lot of hits during Bob Iger's reign as CEO, but the company had a lot of misses as well. Finally, as good as Bob Iger is as a CEO, he is still a business person, and I don't think we should praise someone whose ultimate goal as a businessman is to maximize profits for the company's shareholders, which will always involve exploiting workers and not giving them the wage they actually deserve. Granted, that's not really a flaw of Iger or Chapek, it's more of the main flaw of the capitalist economic system, which is a topic not really suited for this video, or this channel really. Although if you guys want me to ramble about stuff besides cartoons, let me know. Anyways, while I have reservations about Iger, I still view this whole thing as great news overall, especially for animation fans like us. Getting rid of the anti-animation CEO and replacing him with someone who is in favor of animated content for everyone is sorely needed for a company that was founded on making animations. Although I don't think Bob Iger's return will have any noticeable impact in the short term, especially considering he will only be CEO for 2 years, I do believe he will make the right choices that will put Disney on the right direction for the future. As for many of us who are fans of Disney TVA shows like Amphibia, The Owl House, and so on, I wouldn't expect much to change from this. Contrary to popular belief, neither Iger or Chapek had direct say in greenlighting and canceling The Owl House respectively. Hell, there's a good chance they may not even know anything about the show or Disney TVA. Even if they did, it's too late to change anything about Season 3, and as a result, I highly doubt we'll get a Season 4. But there is a silver lining with all of this. Iger's view of animation can still affect executives lower down the corporate ladder. And if he could get someone who runs Disney's TV/streaming shows to support story-driven animated cartoons, we could potentially see more animated shows like The Owl House and Amphibia in the future. No one knows what will happen for sure, but this news does make me a little more hopeful for the future of Disney animation as a whole. But of course, these are just my thoughts. What do you all think about Bob Iger returning as Disney CEO? Are you excited, or are you just meh about it? Or somewhere in the middle? Leave your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day. See you in the next one.